Good. So continuing to roll the shoulders. Loosen up the joints. And invite your breath to get steady and smooth. So it is restorative week this week. So we're going to be taking a very relaxed approach to our practice. Continue to roll. You might let the arms come down now, almost moving them like they're wings. And just really working with the nervous system, of course, without props. Although it'd be nice if you could ensure that you have like a pillow or a big blanket or something like that. Good. All right. And then from there, I'm going to just get you to come over and move everything off your mat. And we'll just start to move the body a little bit. So we'll inhale, roll the shoulders open. Exhale, round out through the spine. Press the floor away. Inhale, roll your shoulders open. Exhale, round out, press the floor away. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's start to press back downward facing dog. So inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your toes and press back downward facing dog. Inhale, drop your knees, roll your shoulders open. Exhale, tuck your toes and press back downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, drop the knees, roll the shoulders open. And exhale, round out, downward facing dog. Good. Two more. Even inhale, even exhale. Simultaneous awareness of your whole body. Good. Good. Let's hold here now. In downward facing dog, and we'll just move the hips from side to side. Waking up the lateral seams of your body. Opening, releasing. Good. Now from there, let's look forward. Step the left foot all the way through. Bring your right knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Step back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward all the way. Bring the knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. We're going to do that a few more times. So look forward. Step the left foot through. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. And back to downward facing dog. Step the right foot all the way through. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Let's do one more. Step the left knee through, left foot through. Bring the right knee to the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Downward facing dog. Take another deep breath. Look forward. Step the right foot through. Bring your left knee to the ground. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. And let's step forward into the flat back. So we'll lift the chest on the inhale. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. We're going to do a few half sun salutations now. So inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Release your head and neck. Inhale, flat back. You could have the hands on your shins here. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Go again. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bow. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring them down. Last one. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, lift your chest flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Great. All right. Now from here, we're going to just fold forward. So we're going to bend the knees. You guys all know what you're doing here. We're going to take a restorative approach to a forward fold. So we just fold forward, keep the knees a little bent, and let the arms either hang down and just rest on the floor. You could grab hold of opposite elbows, like so. Or another option is that you could have the arms out a little way in front of you. Keep the armpits actively lifting up, and then melt the chest down between the armpits and breathe. So simply be with your breath. I'm coming up, but be with your breath here. 1-to-1 ratio of breath. Even inhale, even exhale. Good. Just let the head hang. Good. Slow, deep, even breaths. And just feel that the spine softens and relax. Feel how there's a natural easing in to the pose with each exhale. Almost like with every exhalation, the stress of the outside world can just drip out through the crown of your head. Good. All right. From here, we're actually just going to turn around a little and take the feet a little wider. So you're now facing the long edge of your mat, and the feet are a little wider here. We're just simply going to move from side to side. So we're getting into the inner seams of each leg. And you can let the head hang here, the neck hang, and you can just move freely. So just let the head hang, the neck hang. And we'll move from side to side, stretching deeply over so you open up into the inner groin and the inner seam of the leg. And just from side to side. So you're starting to release the lower back and get into the legs simultaneously. You might kind of like swing the hips in a figure 8 as you work with this. Good. And then just turn the toes in slightly, a little bend in your knees. Lift the sit bones up to the sky and fold forward. Let the head hang, the neck hang. And you can just rest here now, hands on the floor. And you might gently move the hips. But again, you're just starting to let the body really release here. Maybe shake the head yes, shake the head no. Release any tension in the neck. Good, now from there, just lift the chest up, flat back. Bring the hands to your hips, squeeze the elbows in, squeeze the shoulders in, and come all the way up. And just stand tall for a moment. You can even bring the feet in together, just to feel the body upright. And start to notice the shift in your attention, the shift in the quality of your awareness. Good. All right. Now, let's take the legs out. Good. So we're taking the legs out and we're going to move into Trikonasana. So we'll just turn the right toes out, mirror you. Keep your legs firm, bring your arms up and reach. Right arm down, left arm up. And we're just holding and breathing here. So with each exhale, you can gently draw the navel in towards the spine and twist open towards the ceiling a little more. We're going to take about 10 full breaths here. You can see if you can start to lengthen the exhale slightly. Good, just 2 more breaths. Beautiful, and then from there, press down, come all the way up. Turn the right toes in, turn your left toes out. We're going to Trikonasana on the other side. Remember a slight bend in this knee. Bring your arms up, reach forward, bring the left hand down, right arm up, and breathe. Continue to draw the navel in gently towards the spine and twist open. Simultaneously, see if you can lengthen through the spine. Good. 2 more breaths here. Okay, and from here, let's press down and come all the way up. Step your feet together and stand tall and breathe. Simultaneous awareness of your whole body. Feel the tingling in your fingers, the subtle differences in your arms after holding Trikonasana for so long. Feel the way that the back of your head feels, the back of your neck. Good, and then from there, let's move into a yogic squat. So I'm going to turn side on. We'll take the feet about mat width distance apart. You guys know what you're doing. The heels in slightly, the toes out, and we're bringing the hands or the elbows on the insides of the knees, pressing the arms against the knees. The knees will press slightly back against the arms, but try and keep the chest as open as you can. Some of you may find that you need to sit on a block here or a makeshift block. Find whatever you can to help prop yourself up. Or of course, if the low squat isn't working for you, I think all you guys are right, then you could be working with a high squat. So you could be sitting in this position. So your choice. And remember that if we think of having a cross running up the midline of the chest and across the point between the 2 shoulders, we want to both lengthen and broaden that cross. The shoulder blades are actually working here to keep the front of the chest open. We've got about 5 more breaths here. Okay, from there, let's come down onto our buttocks, and you're going to lay down all the way, and we're actually going to interlace the hands over behind the head like this, but we're going to be laying down when we do it. So we'll come to lay down on the mat, interlace your hands, turn the palms to face out, and press the palms of the hands away from you. So again, we are taking a restorative approach to this posture. So we're going to be here for a couple of minutes. So just focus on smoothing out your breath and really kind of pressing out through the palms. You can gently draw the pinkies back towards you and press out through the pointer fingers. And if the arms don't comfortably rest on the floor, you might want to put like a pillow or a rolled up towel just underneath the forearms so that they're resting wherever they are. So if they're kind of at this point, you want to have something underneath them so that they can still rest. We'll hug into the inner elbows and breathe. Be with your breath as deep in the body as you can be. So see if you can bring your presence of the breath, your awareness of the breath, to even lower than the hug. Good. About 5 more breaths. And then gently release. Let the arms come down and just rest either side of you, completely soft. Feel the way that the blood rushes back down into the hands. Good. And then gently just roll over to one side. And we're now going to come onto our body, onto our front, and we're going to lay on the arms. So we're actually going to be crossing the arms like this on the floor. So the palms will be face down and we'll have the arms crossed. So we're stretching across the back body now. So we'll lay down and we'll bring the left arm across. And we're going to take the right arm underneath and reach out through both arms. Try and keep them in as close towards you as you can. And then you can just rest the chin on the left arm. And we'll breathe here. Almost make it a game with yourself. How steady and smooth you can get the breath. Just allow the body to become more and more relaxed. Enjoy the stillness, the quiet. Let's take 3 more slow, deep breaths here. Okay. We'll gently untwist the arms. And now we're going to go to the other side. So we'll take the right arm across and then we'll take the left arm underneath. Try and keep the arms as close towards you as you can. Creep the fingertips across and then just rest the chin on the arm. And you'll feel parts that are kind of holding, that are kind of pulling, that are, tight with tension. And just see if you can let the awareness and the breath melt into those places. You notice if there's other random places in the body, like perhaps the buttocks or the calf, even the belly that you're holding tension. And just to remind yourself that all parts of the body can be completely at ease in this moment. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Good. And then gently, just make your way out. Then you can lay on your belly or on your back, whatever is more comfortable for you. Just take a couple of moments to rest. Good. And now come over onto your back. And hug your knees into your chest. Give them a good squeeze. And you can keep the arms around the shins. And as you breathe and the belly expands, the knees will naturally come away slightly. And as you exhale, you kind of pull the knees in and squeeze the belly. So you're just gently massaging the belly as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Good. So let's take the arms wide now. And just put the feet on the floor for a moment and shift the hips to the right an inch or so. And then we'll take the knees over to the left and just let them rest here on the floor and turn the head to the right. And we won't stay here for too long with twists. They can start to kind of stimulate us a little if we stay in them for too long. So we're just breathing smoothly and deeply here in this supine twist, this variation of the supine twist. Feel your breath. Feel your whole body simultaneously. Good. Now from here, Just bring your knees back up to the center. Place the feet on the floor and shift the hips over to the left now. And bring the knees in again and take the knees over to the right elbow. As you look out along the left hand, you can keep your eyes closed. Enjoy your breath. Have the intention to be with yourself as gently as possible here, as softly as possible. 3 more breaths. And then from there, bring the knees back up. Place the feet back on the floor. Just bring your arms in. Pause for a moment, eyes closed. And then gently roll to one side. And we'll come back up. And we'll bring the soles of the feet together and take the knees wide. And into Baddha Konasana. So we're pressing the feet together, stretching the knees to opposite sides of the room. But notice that I'm actually sitting quite upright, not sitting back, not leaning forward. I want to kind of bring the shoulders from this position to back. So I squeeze the shoulder blades here and continue to stretch the knees wide. And then I work actively on lengthening the spine, lifting up through the crown of the head. And breathe, slow deep breaths. We could give the mind a job to do here and inhale count of 4 and exhale count of 6, if that's available to you. If not, inhale count of 3, exhale count of 5. And of course, just 1-to-1 ratio of breath, if that's where you're at today. Just 2 more rounds. Okay, and release. Bring your legs out in front of you. You could be sitting on a roll-up towel, And I recommend grabbing a bolster, like a couple of pillows, like just normal pillows, or anything that you can grab to do your forward fold over. So, you know, we offer it in different ways at the studio. Obviously, props are a little different when we're at home. So just give yourself something to lay your belly on and something to have the forehead on. And you can just reach the arms out in front and we'll rest here for a few minutes. And as you fold it forward in this little cocoon, you get to hear the resonance of the breath a little bit as you breathe into the surface that you are kind of fallen over or cradled over. And just use that as a further tool or a further anchor to really be with your breath and to be with your body in this moment. Let your body get heavier and heavier and heavier. Just melting over the blanket or the pillows or whatever you're laying over. Alright, and gently make your way up. And I'll invite you to now just lay down for Shavasana. You can just lay down. We might do a little bit of breathing to finish off in Shavasana. So you could again lay down over whatever pillows you've got. How we usually lay over a bolster, just one or two pillows. If you don't have any, that's fine. Just lay back normally. So we'll lay back and let the arms rest out. Feel the circumference of the rib cage expanding and contracting. And let's move with our Viloma Pranayama, the restorative version of Viloma Pranayama. So we'll inhale 3, hold 3, inhale 3, hold 3, inhale 3, exhale 6. So take a normal breath, inhale, Exhale. Inhale, belly, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, ribs, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, right up to the collarbones. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normal breath, inhale. Exhale. Breath to prepare, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, belly, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, ribs, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, collarbones, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normal breath, inhale. Exhale. Breath to prepare, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, belly, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, ribs, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, collarbones, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normal breath, inhale. Long exhale. One more round, let's prepare. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, belly, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, ribs, 2, 3, hold. Inhale, collarbones, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the breathing return to its own natural rhythm. Okay. All right. Let's take a few deeper breaths. And start to notice how your body feels after practice. And stretch your arms. And stretch your legs. We'll roll over to our right hand side. And pause for a moment. And then we'll gently Make our way up. Sit tall. So take a moment to sit nice and tall and allow the spine to rise up, the heart to become buoyant. Bring your palms together, bow your head to your heart. You can take an arm together, you can join me, or just a silent arm in the heart, deep breath in. Big breath in. Long breath out. Thank you. Hariom Tatsa. Thank you, everybody, for practicing. Hopefully, you're all still there and everything is okay. How'd we go?
Thank you.